All right, so let's just let Hannah and Patrick hit a few balls to start with.
Wow. Love
it. Okay, so keys on the orange court we need to understand straight away. Okay. The first thing is, just carry on hitting, guys, so you're warm when we're ready to go. You look at the lines we've marked out here, right? The width of the orange court is basically one step wider than the red court was. Okay, so if I just paste red court real quick here, right, I know what you're going to get. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so that's the width of the red. Yeah, so if I go orange, yeah, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not that much wider, yeah, but because it's much longer, you're going to create a lot more angles. So you want to look at length, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but that is 11. Okay, so the court now is proportional. It wasn't proportional before. This is like the same shape as a big court. Right, before it was much like two little square boxes, a 6 by 7. Now it's a 7 by 11 on each side. Right, so where are the spaces going to be? Where are the spaces on the court? Where's there more space all of a sudden? There's more space forwards and back. Yeah, there's a lot more space in here. Right, so some of the things we need to understand is, like when we were on the red court, I could hit a ball and I could go and net volley if I wanted to. There was no need for an approach. It's only 7 steps. I'm not going to do it very often because my reaction skills aren't that great when I'm lifting. Yeah, so let's just look at it from your perspective. If somebody was standing, if you came to the net but your opponent was here, and they're going to hit the ball back at you, your volley skills are going to have to be really fast. Okay? So now though, we have this much distance, we're going to have all those different speeds. So I want you just to look at something quickly. This is going to tie to our physical thing. Most of the time at red, we hit the ball here and we hit the ball there. If you're as old as me, you'll remember we used to talk about hitting the ball between our knee and our waist. Okay? Certainly between our knee and the bottom of our rib cage. That's pretty much where you hit the ball at red. So I want you to watch these guys play for a few minutes, and I want you to see how many other places you see them hit an impact point that's not like here or here. Okay? Find as many, so you can do it with a partner, find as many other little spaces as you can where they strike the ball. Alright, you ready? Okay, so once we get going, play some points. Ready? As soon as you feel warm, see what we can play about. So I haven't seen any yet so far. So let's go again. Try and win. Okay, there's one, yeah? Okay, let's go again. This is Sunday, remember? Patrick's young, so it's probably the day after Saturday night for Patrick. You got it. Oh, we can go home now, Patrick. All right, okay, so what did you see? Did you see higher impact points or lower impact points? See, this was really interesting. We talk about these balls and we think that actually the orange ball bounces higher than the red ball. But actually, because the court, once you start hitting through the ball properly, as these kids, remember we're talking about where we get to when we end, right? You're going to have to be able to impact the ball down here and down here. All right? Okay, so that's quite important for us to remember. So what else did you see? What other spaces did you see them go to? Let's just watch again. So generally, if you are on a red court, you're going to play between the lines. What I mean by that is this. Most of the time, the furthest you'll go is here on the baseline, and the furthest you'll go at this end is here on the baseline. Okay? In other words, the ball doesn't often leave the side of the court and put you wider than that. And most of the time, you're going to spend time in this kind of like football shape. I'm talking American football, not English football. Yeah, football shape, like kind of oval. Rugby ball's an easy one to explain it. Yeah. All right. You ready? Here we go. Hunters like playing very cool. It's like one of those kind of Dark Destroyer kind of things, you know? He's deceptively cool about it. Ah, come on, Hannah. Now I said nice things about you. Try and win. Come on, try and win. Remember, this court's narrower than the other court as well. Nice. Definitely the night after down Okay, I'm going to put $100 on this next ball, okay?
Motivation.
Give you a second to think about it.
That.
If there was $100 on this ball, I wouldn't be playing tennis like they're playing tennis.
I'm gonna hook him.
Put $100.
What was it, in? In, okay. Alright, you can have $100 of Jenny's card. Not sure which one's worth more. Alright, okay. Alright, that's what I was expecting. Yeah? Because what you're not seeing from these guys is they're not going forward, and there's loads of opportunities to go forward. The court is narrower, right? And actually, there's a lot more places you can play up here. Alright, so even though these guys can play, and they're not obviously orange players, as soon as we put them in this environment, we see certain things that we didn't necessarily see in red. We need to be able to move forwards up the net and finish. So we need all of those skills that involve having an open racket face. So for those of you that are legends of the game and go, what happened to slice? Yeah, you need it on this. Honestly, this is the way, this is where if you use this court properly, yeah, you're going to get kids taking the ball on the rise. You're going to get kids with open racket face skills. You're going to get kids being able to change all those grips. Whereas most 8-year-olds who only play with a yellow ball from the baseline, unless the pro is feeding all the balls, what you are getting is a big semi-western, almost western forehand from the baseline. And very little clue about what to do in this court here. Okay? So for those of you that really want to see a player being able to do all the skills, this is quite a vital court for us to use. Okay? I'm also looking on this court for connections and patterns. Alright? So, Hunter, just warm up a couple of serves for me, yeah? So you can... Alright? So going back to the open racket face skills, do you remember doing that drill yesterday where we made the court really wide here? Yeah? And we played points? Okay? There's a perfect example of a drill that you would do definitely at orange in order to make that work. Yeah? Alright, just hit a couple of serves.